Director, guests, friends, family, graduates, and to the birthday girl somewhere out there. It is with an immense pleasure and an absolute honor that I welcome you today. This morning we gather to mark a celebration of academic excellence, recognize inspirational contributions, and reminisce whilst being privileged to witness the very moment the future begins. It is a day some of us here doubted we would ever get to experience, a day in which at one time seemed like a far too distant occasion to even think of. And of all that's happened, you should be proud of your persistence, your energy, and the drive that you have shown. And although today we entered through one door, I know that each of you had your own individual paths. Paths that began in primary school playgrounds when we were innocent and unaware, yet eager to discover and question. Paths that took us to our teenage years, where some of the parents here today are still recovering from. Where some of us became heartbreakers and others were heartbroken. And in those years, we were constantly being filled and forming our characters. And sometimes it wasn't easy, but we became unique and diverse in our own selves, plucked from different parts of the country and globe. We came home, Cleveland Road, West London, to a community which turns strangers to friends, where potential exists at every corner and at every bend, and where each interaction presents its own opportunity. Now over time, this place began to shape us, and today it becomes a part of us. And we should be proud of the things that we did whilst we were here. Okay, maybe not everything, because yes, there will be regrets. What's life without them? But it was here at Brunel that a lifetime experience was had. Graduates, just over a year ago, I was in your position, sat there at my graduation. And on that summer's day, with eyes wide open, with a deep sense of relief and renewed optimism, I remembered the cold, sleepless nights filled with uncertainty. I remembered when I almost gave up, and I remembered those that didn't make it. And thinking about those past emotions, I learned something about life. I learned that life will give you the opportunity to grab your greatest gifts, but there is a catch. You see, they will be disguised as your worst nightmare. And if you don't look past that, if you give in, you lose out. So remember that. To the parents and the loved ones of our graduates, this day would not have been possible without you. Let us not forget the emotional support you provided to get over those stumbling blocks. Let's not forget that it was you who we looked to when we didn't budget properly. To the academics and the professional staff, your patience and advice has and will continue to be cherished. So this morning, let the limelight shine on not only the graduate, but to the supporter in the stand. And let us all appreciate what was truly a remarkable joint effort. I stand before you here today, not only as your president, but as a friend and as a student who has learned so much from you. I believe that life is about making your mark, finding your place in a tiny piece of history. So with the same 24 hours in a day and the same 12 months in a year that were once given to a prisoner in South Africa who became a president, go out there to the world and put your own stamp on time. Thank you. Godspeed.